About that time, Judah left his brothers. He went to stay with a man named Hira. Hira was from the town of Adullam. Judah met a Canaanite girl there and married her. Her father was named Shua, and Judah had intimate relations with her. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son. Judah named him Later she gave birth to another son. She named him Onan. Later she had another son. She named him Shelah. She was at Kezib when his third son was born. Judah chose a girl named Tamar to be the wife of his first son Er was Judah's oldest son, but he did what the Lord said was evil, so the Lord killed him. Then Judah said to Er's brother Onan, "Go and have physical relations with your dead brother's wife. It is your duty to provide children for your brother in this way." But Onan knew that the children would not belong to him. Onan was supposed to have physical relations with Tamar, but he did not complete the physical act. This made it impossible for Tamar to become pregnant, so could not have descendants. The Lord was displeased by this wicked thing Onan had done, so the Lord killed Onan also. Then Judah said to his daughter-in-law Tamar, "Go back to live with your father's house, and don't marry until my young son Shelah grows up." Judah was afraid that Shelah would also die like his brothers, so Tamar returned to her father's home. After a long time, Judah's wife, the son of Shua, died. After Judah had gotten over his sorrow, he went to Timnah. He went to his men who were cutting out wood from his sheep. His friend Hira from Adullam went to meet him. Tamar learned that Judah, her father-in-law, was going to Timnah to cut the wool from his sheep. She took off the clothes that showed she was a widow. Then she covered her face with a veil to hide who she was. She sat down by the gate of Enaim. It was on the road to Timnah. She did this because Judah's younger son, Shelah, had grown up, but Judah had not made plans for her to marry him. When Judah saw her, he thought she was a prostitute. This was because she had covered her face with a veil. So Judah went with her and said, "Let me have physical relations with you." He did not know that she was Tamar, his daughter-in-law. She asked, "What will you give me if I let you have physical relations with me?" Judah answered, "I will send a young goat from my flock." She answered, "First give me something to keep as a deposit until you send the goat." Judah asked, "What do you want from me as a deposit?" Tamar answered, "Give me your shield and its cord, and give me your walking stick." So Judah gave these things to her. Then Judah and Tamar had physical relations, and Tamar became pregnant. Tamar went home. She took off the veil that covered her face, and she put on the clothes that showed she was a widow. Judah sent his friend Hira with a young goat. Judah told Hira to find the woman and get back his seal and walking stick he had given her. But Hira could not find her. Hira asked some of the men at the town of Enaim, "Where is the prostitute who was here by the road?" The men answered, "There has never been a prostitute here." So he went back to Judah and said, "I could not find the woman. The men who lived there said, 'There has never been a prostitute here.'" Judah said, "Let her keep the things. I don't want people to laugh at us. I sent her the goat as promised, but you could not find her." About 3 months later, someone told Judah, "Tamar, your daughter-in-law, is guilty of acting like a prostitute. Now she is pregnant." Then Judah said, "Bring her out and let her be burned to death." When the men went to bring Tamar out, she sent a message to her father-in-law. She said, "The man who owns these things has made me pregnant. Look at this shield and its cord and the walking stick. Tell me whose they are." Judah recognized them. He said, "She is more in the right than I. She did this because I did not give her to my son Shelah as I promised." And Judah did not have physical relations with her again. When the time came for Tamar to give birth, there were twins in her body. When she was giving birth, one baby put his hand out. The nurse tied a red string on his hand. She said, "This baby came out first," but he pulled his hand back in, so the other baby was born first. The nurse said, "So you are able to break out first," and they named him Perez. After this, the baby with the red string on his hand was born. They named him Zerah. Now Joseph had been taken down to Egypt. An Egyptian named Potiphar was an officer to the king of Egypt. He was the captain of the palace guard. He brought Joseph from the Ishmaelites who had brought him down there. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man. He lived in the house of his master, Potiphar the Egyptian. Potiphar saw that the Lord was with Joseph. He saw that the Lord made Joseph successful in everything he did. So Potiphar was very happy with Joseph. He allowed Joseph to be his personal servant. He put Joseph in charge of the house. Joseph was trusted with everything Potiphar owned. So Joseph was put in charge of the house. He was put in charge of everything Potiphar owned. Then the Lord blessed the people in Potiphar's house because of Joseph, and the Lord blessed everything that belonged to Potiphar, both in the house and in the field. So Potiphar put Joseph in charge of everything he owned. Potiphar was not concerned about anything except the food he ate. Now Joseph was well built and handsome. After some time, the wife of Joseph's master began to desire Joseph. One day she said to him, "Have physical relations with me." But Joseph refused. He said to her, "My master trusts me with everything in his house. He has put me in charge of everything he owns. There is no one in his house greater than I. He has not kept anything from me except you. And that is because you are his wife. How can I do such an evil thing? It is a sin against the Lord." The woman talked to Joseph every day, but he refused to have physical relations with her, or even spend time with her. One day Joseph went into the house to do his work as usual. He was the only man in the house at the time. His master's wife grabbed his coat. She said to him, "Come and have physical relations with me." But Joseph left his coat in her hand and ran out of the house. She saw that what Joseph had done. He had left his coat in her hand and had run outside. So she called to the servants in her house. She said, "Look, this Hebrew slave was brought here to shame us. He came in and tried to have physical relations with me, but I screamed. My scream scared him and he ran away, but he left his coat with me." She kept his coat until her husband came home, and she told her husband the same story. She said, "This Hebrew slave you brought here came to shame me. When he came near me, I screamed. He ran away, but he left his coat." When Joseph's master heard what his wife had said Joseph had done, he became very angry. So Potiphar arrested Joseph and put him into prison. This prison was where the king's prisoners were put, and Joseph stayed there in the prison. But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him kindness. The Lord caused the prison warden to like Joseph. The prison warden chose Joseph to take care of all the prisoners. He was responsible for whatever was done in the prison. The warden paid no attention to anything that was in Joseph's care. This was because the Lord was with Joseph. The Lord made Joseph successful in everything he did.